Hello everyone, welcome to Onyx Earth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we're back with another pick a card reading. It is timeless, it's not love based. We have more bird readings. I'm very surprised that I'm doing more bird readings. I was practically stiff armed into doing another bird reading this quickly because I don't know, something in the air. I do know that the time that I'm actually filming this, we stepped into the new moon in Aquarius. So it's the day before the actual transit, right? Like the moon is in Aquarius, but the true new moon is tomorrow, my time. For those of you where you like to see what's going on in your lives in real time, that's for you. And then I probably, most likely, because I did promise you guys more love readings, there may be an upload or two before you see this one, even though it will be filmed right after, I say right after, like a week after the Your Secret Admirer video that was rose themed for Valentine's Day. This is actually filmed right after that for those of you where that timeline may actually be relevant in your lives. And it's still timeless, but some of you it's time sensitive because it's a lot of you that actually anticipate these readings now, especially as the audience grows. Those of you that would have normally picked the cardinal, there is a pile for you. I will not say it in the intro because you've been split. Like, I don't know exactly which pile you're gonna land in, but you still exist. Okay, you didn't go away. You're still here. I honestly don't know what the messages will be for that bird, those birds that I'm hearing you'll select. Again, it's different for all of you, but there will be messages. Some of you, it will be a variety of piles, and I'm hearing that. While normally some of you do come back maybe like a few months, a year, later to pick a different pile, I'm hearing energy is moving faster for this group specifically that watch this series. You'll be back a lot sooner, for better for worse, to pick another bird, okay? So maybe that's why it's so time sensitive, why I need to do it now. Even though I'm gonna wait until I can do it. Now, I'm getting deja vu, like I've already said what I'm saying. And I don't think that I have, but if I have, and I'm repeating myself, and I don't know when I go back to watch this intro before I do away with it, somebody may have already told you. If you are drinking a lot of caffeine, coffee, tea, energy drinks, water, maybe alkaline water, like something, coconut water, something that will actually replenish you, hydrate you. Some of you are really dehydrated and you may not realize, okay? I'm also getting, and that's not just those of you with caffeine, it's those of you that may be drinking anything that will cleanse, quote unquote, cleanse you, right? Purge you, like make you go to the bathroom a lot. Like if you're drinking anything that does that, I can't remember the word right now, you need hydration, okay? That's what you need. And then, yeah, no, I'm gonna hop right into the pile selection for those of you that are visually impaired, or if you simply like to select based on me verbally describing it. Now, pile 1 is the blue jay, pile 2 is the flamingo, pile number 3 is the vulture, and then pile number 4 is the purple hummingbird. Okay, I'll give you a moment to make your selection. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile number 1, my blue jay spirit, an important message for you. And I think I also put like good karma, shocks, surprises, and it's like a tarot reading for luck because I want to see anything positive. I obviously want to look for anything that's incoming, but I like to lead with, a positive outcome. So I am a little intrigued by this pile because I've done the blue jay for a few times, right? Like it's a recurring one. Actually, some of you may be coming from the cardinal. I'm realizing some of you are maybe coming from that red cardinal. Some of you are now the blue jay, which is interesting. This may be a new cycle for you. I think that's cute that how that comes through to help you with your evolution and just day-to-day development. But what's intriguing me is, even if you're stepping in from the cardinal, I maybe go back and watch the other blue jays if you feel called to, but I'm wondering if this is the end of the cycle for the blue jay. And I'm thinking that as I'm starting your pile, right? And as I begin recording. And I'm hearing no, it splits. And I'm like, splits? Yeah, splits. Okay, fine. And I'm not talking to myself, but like I'm hearing that it splits. So some of you, this will be the end of your Blue Jay cycle, right? But I may end up doing another reading like this sometime this year, or even, I don't know, a few weeks. You never know with this specific energy. Um, some of you, it's just beginning. I'm gonna do at least one more with this Blue Jay. But I guess some of you are closing that Blue Jay cycle, some of you are stepping in, and it's probably those of you coming from like either the Cardinal or new, whatever. But some of you are just starting, or some of you are just starting the Blue Jay. Some of you are closing the Blue Jay. Some of you are almost there. I heard. Okay, that's the way to describe it. So, but this bird specifically. So I don't know. Let me get and honestly, that can be a metaphor for any area of your life. Like the Blue Jay could truly just be symbolic for an era. Like you may be halfway towards something, you may be closing some type of just cycle just in general. And obviously that's what the readings are for. But just me saying that could just, like if something, like if a light bulb went off in your head as I said that, as weird as it sounds, then yes, regarding that, okay? So let me get one little let me get a spirit animal, and I'll take the bottom before we get into the tarot. Tell me, my Blue Jay spirit, what's the message for my Blue Jay? I'm hearing that some of you are seeing Blue Jays. Makes sense, makes sense. Whether outdoors, I'm just gonna take it. Whether outdoors or like if you're just seeing like, I don't know, I heard like tattoos. If you're seeing like symbols, like like you can see all kinds of like animations and whatnot outside, and like signage, and like even on the internet. Like if you've been seeing Blue Jays a lot, then, and that's why you're here, we're gonna get to it. But this card, the way that it hit the deck a few seconds ago as I was talking to you, it really wanted my attention. Okay, so whatever that is, that first card is going to be something that really it's an energy, it's a message that really needs your attention. I don't want to say that it's like in an alarming way. It's just like it's like a tap, like hey, pay attention to me. And this one, so it could be something that's coming in that will really need your attention or want your attention. And then this one was very discreet. It was very like light, like hey, like I don't think you'll see this, whatever this energy is coming. I don't know why I'm reading it this way, but something about this Blue Jay right now, okay? This is something you may not really realize it's coming until it's already in front of you. This is like coming in with a bang. Okay? I heard for better for worse, because I always say that, but like I don't want to alarm anyone. So let me just see what the bang is. Trust the magic. I love it. Look at that. So it's positive energy, thank goodness. 66, right? That's a master number. Sixes talk about cooperation, collaboration. It's actually a number that kind of rules like charitable energy. But yeah, you got the white raven spirit, and it says trust in the magic. So I love that energy, because it feels like for my Blue Jay spirit, you're gonna have something kind of manifest soon, right? Like something's gonna feel very magical, and it's gonna like boom, it's gonna happen out of nowhere. So it could be like kind of like a miraculous energy for some of you. It could just be like a lucky instance, but whatever it is, it's like trust in the magic. Now again, it's a lot of you here with your various religions. Whatever you've been praying for, actively manifesting, working, woo-woo, conjure, all of the things, all of you live a variety of experiences. Trust in the magic, okay? Something's gonna come in very hot that's gonna like have you realizing like, oh, it works, right? Like prayer works, whatever, right? Whatever your religious support is, like you're gonna be trusting in the magic soon, because again, something with a bang. All right, so what is this? Because again, I think I said this is kind of what you don't really realize is coming. You won't even see it. It's gonna like discreetly slip into your life before without you realizing it, right? If that makes sense. Like you'll realize once it's already in front of you. What is this? What is this? Trust and divine detours. Ooh, I love it. 16. You could be seeing repeating ones and sixes, right? Because we've got 6616. That could be a number you're seeing. Coyote spirit. Trust in the magic, trust in divine detours. Notice both cards. So something's going to happen with a bang that's going to lead to you trusting. Then something that's been slowly building up, I guess, in the background of your life that will like you'll realize right in the moment is gonna also help you have trust, have faith, right? Trust is here twice. So what you need to know is to trust, is to have faith. And what's great is whatever is coming in for you will encourage that. Like you won't have to just blindly trust, blindly faith, even though those of you, especially you religious ones, you should be that way. You know what? Some of you may be coming from that white owl or even the dove. Yeah, because I mean the white raven, okay? But anyway, like I said, it's gonna be good. It feels really positive. The only shadow is it's out of your control. It's not in the way you expect. That's what you need to know. Whatever it is, it's again, hence why it's so shocking, surprising. It's not what you expect. It's not going to be the way you tried to do it. It's not going to be however you try to control. Whatever it is, it's going to be the way that it has to happen, right? Trust in the magic, trust in divine detours. That's a message for you. You have to have faith. You have to just let things happen as they're meant to happen. Like you're, those of you that, especially you Abrahamic faith ones, like trying to be God. You know what I mean? Like, do you have faith? Like, like you can't control things. Even those of you where you're in the non-traditional faith, where you kind of try to manipulate things, you're doing that a little bit in excess, okay? Which is not going to necessarily hurt you. It's just going to push you you're going to be pushed in a different direction and realize, oh, it is working, but I don't get to control every detail of my life, right? There you go. I love that for y'all. At the bottom, you got that turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. So a lot of you, it's going to be some things that are coming into your life that you've possibly been really trying to get to for some time. Okay? Yeah. Exactly. Someone just, I think, like locked their door, unlocked their door. So something's going to really unlock soon. That's been a slow burn. It's been a slow burn, whatever area of life. So trust in the magic, trust in divine detours, slow and steady wins the race. Any delays that you've had thus far, the clarity of why and how that's benefited you, incoming, red hot, okay? Incoming red hot. So I'm going to use this deck. Those of you that are really nitpicky, since this is my real judgy pile, I know that this deck is kind of fall-esque, but it is a bird deck. It's the Raven's Tarot, so just work with me. Ironically enough, I'm getting like main character energy for this pile because white raven, and this is the raven. So ravens, you may be seeing ravens. That may be actually the bird you see most, or you may just see instances of that. I heard something about Edgar Allan Poe, could be my poet pile. Here we go. We've got King of Wands. Okay, so that's some fire energy, some very active energy. And then we've got the Knight of Coins. Now, I'm not going to lie, this combination is an energy of the areas of life I'm getting. Now, yeah, it's masculine energy, but it's active, creative energy, right? It's go-getter. This is what I've been pursuing. So those of you, like, don't let the gender kind of, if I slip and say masculine, throw you off, because it could be someone coming into your life. It could be you, but just that's just active energy, right? Pursuit. So an energy of pursuit, an energy of passion, especially something that you've been building slowly over time, because the King of Wands has a lot of energy, a lot of creative energy, a lot of intellect and maturity, right? To get it done, to really try to like build something. But the Knight of Coins is still a young enough energy, a youthful enough energy, that's also patient, slow and steady enough to build something tangible that will last over time. So it's not allowing your energy to get ahead of you. It's like, okay, I've got this creativity, I have this excitement, but like, how do I build something that's sustainable, right? Something that actually lasts, something that will actually mean something, versus just being excited and getting it done just to get it done, right? Building it something that not only will it get done, it's like building a house. I'll use a house example. You build from like the ground up, you from scratch yourself. You build a house. You can build it quickly and it'll be nice, but I'm down in, I'm down in the South. So like a hurricane hits, it's over. Or you take your time, you do your research, you find like the windows that, are hard to, that are resistant. You find all of the pieces, you take your time, you put all the right pieces together, and then it sticks like glue. And then, Big Bad Wolf, kind of like that coyote spirit, can't really blow it down. Hurricane can't really take it down as quickly because you took your time, you built something that was actually sustainable. That's the vibe, right? And then once it's built, it's like boom, every major storm can hit, and it's like you're safe, right? Like it's that's the energy here. And whatever that analogy applies for, that's the area of life. And I need to pull more. And I know I'm like rushing my analogies in a way. If you're familiar with me, I don't normally. I feel rushed. So maybe you feel rushed, or maybe you've been rushing and you're being told to slow down. But I do feel like this pile of individuals is actually rushing me. So let me get to it, because honestly, I don't want to be here all day either. Okay? I have other piles. So Six of Cups. This could be you historically, but Six of Cups does talk about an energy of maybe waiting for a message, maybe getting a message soon. The Six of Cups talks about an energy of past influences, past efforts. Some of you even could be stemming from like childhood, like it could be anything regarding childhood, because the Six of Cups actually rules that. Those of you that are real spiritual, like on a spiritual journey, could be talking about past lives, okay? But it's giving fruits of your labor. I heard past harvest, okay? Like I heard a past harvest. Like, so this could just, like some of you are going to see some results from some historical energy, okay? That's what I'm getting. All right, Page of Wands, really inspired energy. Really inspired energy. So pages and messengers, also youthful energy, youthful spirit, very excited energy, right? So you'll get some really, I even though it's very obviously that energy, I don't know that I normally read the Page of Wands as really excited messages. Like you're going to get some really exciting news. That's what I'm getting from that. You're going to get some really exciting news about something past, historical, past, right? Something effort or has been applied, or something you forgot about, right? Because slow and steady is it took so long that I wasn't even worried about it. Or Six of Cups is kind of like possibly even from childhood, but just something, maybe even a long time coming, just something historical, some lucky news, some positive news, some really exciting news. So that's what's coming in. That's what you need to know. That's honestly going to be the important message. So whatever that exciting news is that comes in, we'll keep pulling cards to see. You have a couple more decks. Let me know, because it just feels like, ooh, it's going to be some good news, though. I know that much. It's going to be enough that you're able to rejuvenate your energy. Maybe you're the channel message from the intro. Most piles probably are, but I mentioned hydration, right? Some of you, yeah, I don't know. There's an urgent, okay, so listen. Urgent messages, hydrate. Like that's the thing, okay? Which rejuvenate, like hydrate. That's a urgent thing, right? Like if you fix your hydration levels, nutrition levels immediately, you'll see a shift in energy. Like something about your hydration levels, get it together. It's very important for this house specifically, okay? If you have health, nutrition based goals, take your time. You're seeing progress. You will continue to see progress. Any ailments, health issues that have possibly been burdenful over time with your health, right? Possibly since childhood, like any lingering like health issues, I'm seeing a slow progression, right? Especially where you're like actually actively trying to heal that, like going to the doctor, taking care of your nutrition, doing the things you're supposed to be doing, because this is a pile of doing the things you're supposed to be doing, especially when we talk about unique ways with trust and divine detours, like an approach that the doctor gives you that you wouldn't have naturally thought of, or you have a new doctor that's really experimental, and you've tried it. I'm seeing some results in terms of health here, okay? Rejuvenate is a very positive energy. Whatever surprise, whatever exciting news, whatever long time coming, whatever it is, will rejuvenate you. Like If you've been low on energy, if you've been in poor health or just not feeling it, you're getting a rejuvenating energy coming in very, very quickly. Okay? At the bottom, focus. Okay? You're being told to focus. Okay? Slow and steady wins the race with the turtle. Focus. Sometimes it's easy to lose focus, especially when you're playing the long game. You're playing the long game. Take your time. The priority is rejuvenating your energy. Okay? So make sure that's the priority. Focus on rejuvenation. Okay? That's your priority. I don't know where it applies or how it applies, but that's the priority. It's vague because this pile is rushing me. This specific group. Okay. Let me see. Let me get one. I'm not gonna take those because they hit the deck, and I don't know. I'm being told don't take anything that hits the floor for this pile. So whatever you do, don't let it hit the floor. I don't know what that means. Whatever that is, I'm channeling for you. I'm saying I'm hearing don't take anything that hits the floor. Okay. And that's for a specific message for me as well as the reader. Like cards that hit the floor, that's not what we want. Not for this pile. So let me see. Give me a message. What else does my Blue Jay Spirit need to know? 3, I'll take them. House 5, passion, play, children, confidence, creativity. Love that because it goes well with this rejuvenating energy. Rejuvenate talks about like recuperation from like a healing perspective, but rejuvenated energy is like a refreshed, like a quenched thirst, like a thirst for life kind of. And that's what this house 5 talks about. And then you've got this mutable energy, which says surrender, fluidity, welcoming change, trust, and divine detours. It's gonna fall right under that. And your mutable signs are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. Could be relevant signs and placements for you. This could also be relevant seasons. Okay. You are closing a cycle. I mentioned that split at the beginning of the pile, mutable signs and seasons. Okay. This is going to be a very exciting, happy close to a season. So especially those of you where this is the close, some of you, see, I got so excited. I was channeling. I didn't even do the thing. So those of you that are new, if you've been around for the 18 minutes, I read past, present, incoming energy. And I read from a polarity user usually. And a lot of you are not new at all because I didn't even realize that I didn't channel. Like I didn't say the thing, right? Okay, so I read from polarity. You just have to find yourself in a lesson and journey. A lot of you already, you know me. I guess I'm talking to people that are familiar with the channel for this pile specifically. But you're closing a cycle and it's a very exciting close. I don't care how it feels. If the detour feels scary, this is not a shadow pile. Like if there's shadow energy here, it's historical. It happened already. Like the end. Okay, for this particular group. Now I can't speak for the other Blue Jays. Like if you picked other Blue Jays before this one and they haven't come, because I don't remember what they say, but if it had a shadow and it hasn't manifested yet, then that's going to have to manifest how it manifests here at this stage for this reading. Positive. Whatever cycle that is closing, whatever the detour that's happening is really positive. It's exciting. Like house 5 is joy, pleasure, entertainment. It's fun. It's like romance. Like it's literally like, for those of you that like come for the love readings all the time, house 5 rules romance literally from a joyful perspective. Like it's not about like dating and like trying to be with somebody on like a soul level. It's not about like trying to get married. It's literally fun. Like everything associated with house 5 is literally about fun. Does rule children. So those of you that are asking, or that's the health issue where you're looking to make sure like you're going to be in good health to have children, or if you have complications or issues, very happy energy. And when it comes to especially conception, because I get a really specific message for some of you, when it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen, right? And if it's happening now, especially after a history where it's been like rough and like you're scared now, the timing aligns, right? Trust and divine detours, North Node talks about fated instances. and divine timing, like God's timing, when it's supposed to happen. Not when you want it, not when you tried to plan, not when you tried to orchestrate, when the child was supposed to be conceived. And that can be a metaphor for any of your creations, whether we're talking about writers, whether we're talking about artists, whatever your thing is, whether you're just looking like for a new doctor, whether you're just looking for a job, whatever your thing is, when it's supposed to happen. But I do see the cycle closing, and it's putting you exactly on path to become who you're meant to be. So you're on the right path. That's the message you need to know, is you're being pushed, whether it's scary or not, you're on the right path to be who you're meant to be. You're not doing anything wrong, especially if you're, you have to take some leap of faith, because I'm getting a strong trust. You're not doing anything crazy. You're on path. The detours are to push you where you're supposed to go. So let me see what's at the bottom. The moon. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture yourself and others, especially any decisions you've made. Because I find that my mutable signs are very analytical by nature. Okay, with the exception of Pisces, that's arguably not. Like people think that Pisces is super woo-woo and all things, and it can be, but just in general, like for example, Virgo Pisces axis, it does rule, health and wellness. It rules fantasy versus details, but both signs that are ruled by Mercury, which is intellect and communication, are mutable signs, right? And then you've got the Gemini Sagittarius axis, which is education and learning. So it's all about like thinking in your mind. Like immutable signs really kind of rule your mind when we look at them from that broad perspective. Because even Pisces is the mind. It's just a higher mind, because it rules like psychic ability and intuition, the ability to see. So the reason why I say that is it feels like this is a pile of, ooh, I'm making an emotional based decision. Because the moon rules the emotions, right? Tarot, it's Pisces energy, but this is Cancer based energy. So it talks about emotional based decisions, especially when we talk about fourth house themes of home, family, comfort, right? If you've done that, if you've made emotional based decisions, if you've made decisions that are for your mental health, your emotional health, decisions you feel will rejuvenate you, even though they may not seem logical, this is your confirmation. That's what you were supposed to do. That's what you are supposed to do. Because I'm getting a prioritizing of the health will help you ascend towards where you're supposed to be. Okay? Especially when we talk about emotional energy. All right. Let me pull from this deck. I think I got a little bit of time. I'm going to knock this out. I'm going to pull from Melanin Pop. I was questioning if I would for these readings, but I will from this pile. And then that's probably why you're rushing me, because you wanted cards from that deck. Okay? And then I'll get advice and what's coming in from that one deck. I'm not going to use the New Orleans Oracle today because I do want to cut down on time. Okay? What I said right here, you and your loved ones will say, you're fine. Whatever emotional based decisions you had to make or are making or will be pushed to make soon, you and your loved ones are safe. You're fine. Okay? Because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting, and it's like, yeah, I'm getting that some of you are going to make an emotional decision or have made an emotional decision. And that's a concern. Okay? Trusting in divine detours. Okay? Following passion, joy, and pleasure. Okay? Some of you have difficulty with that, but it's okay, because again, Cancer energy, ruled by the moon, fourth house energy, home, family, whatever it is that I'm talking about, especially when we talk about lucky news, surprising, it's gonna be something that's really good for your home, your family, your emotional stability, your comfort, right? Like, because emotions, all of the things. All right. Okay, let me get one more. I'll take the bottom. I'm being told to take that one. We'll see what's at the bottom. Look at you, a new moon, okay? And I'm filming this during a new moon. If you watch the intro, you're gonna see this later, possibly a few days, maybe even a week after I film this, maybe even 2 weeks. I don't know yet. I don't know when I'm gonna let you see. But I'm filming this during the new moon in Aquarius, okay? In 2024, okay? But a new start is coming. You and your loved ones are safe. A new start is coming. So if you're concerned about anything, whatever the concern about your safety, your comfort, your family is, you and your loved ones are safe. A new start is coming. You're fine, okay? Don't let your past hold you back. I love this energy. And it's gonna, like, I'll put it right here. Put it right here. Yeah, we can see. So North Node, South Node. You're going to see a balance. I love this because North Node can be scary because it's who you're meant to become by the end of this life, right? So it's always going to challenge you. It's always going to be uncomfortable because the South Node is where you're comfortable. It's your natural skills, talents, and attributes that you're born with, and you're meant to evolve and grow. What I'm seeing here is an energy of this energy, the South Node energy, being heavily supporting you towards your North Node, right? Flexible, adaptive energy. You'll be able to adjust, adapt in a very comfortable, joyful way. Like you're going to ascend. You're starting to ascend towards your North Node in a very exciting, pleasurable way. Like it's not like this feels like the pile of whatever detours, whatever adjustments, whatever decisions are putting you in a position to like be fulfilled towards that purpose. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It's a new cycle completely. One that closed, a completely new cycle. Okay, let me see what Melon Pop has to say. I'm not gonna lie, some of you that choose red are here, and you did come from the cardinal. I'm realizing for real because I saw when I split the deck, I saw red flags. Okay, so that's your confirmation. Okay, I don't know if you could see it the way I was shuffling, but we'll see. Give me I think the number will be 3. Give me 3 cards. And this, what does my Blue Jay Spirit need to know? What does my Blue Jay Spirit need to know? I said, take what is offered to you naturally. Don't be very fixed and rigid in what it is you do and don't want. Because what happens is sometimes our limited perspective places us in a bind sometimes because we don't realize, we don't have the capacity to see what will actually bring us fulfillment, right? What will actually make us happy, what would actually be best for us. Oh, look at that. More mutable energy. Luck is on your side. Yeah, luck is on your side. So whatever it is that seems weird, off, doesn't make sense, like you acting from impulse, emotion in a way that doesn't make any sense with divine detours, you're fine, okay? You're completely fine. Luck is on your side. Something, I'm telling you some lucky news, okay? So I don't know what's going on, but I like this energy for you. So you got show you off, proud trophy wife, accomplishments and status. You're going to accomplish something soon. We did talk about that. So some type of success, some type of victory, something you can be very proud of, right? Whatever is coming in, it will be something that you will want to show off, right? Or it could simply be recognition, right? For something that you've done. Love that. All right. Third eye, trust your intuition. Chakra blue, telepathy, perception. I love it. Those of you that came, especially those of you that came from the cardinals, or maybe just blue is your thing. Blue is a huge thing because look, you got blue. And that is third eye chakra. Okay, it talks about telepathy and perception. You can see crystal clear. Whatever decisions you're making, whatever you're following, that emotional based decision that make not quite make sense, right? Like it feels like it doesn't make sense to you. It's an intuitive thing. Like, this is what I need to do. This is what's going to make me be fulfilled. This is what's going to make me happy. Something about it, even though it seems like it would be negative, you're going to get something really positive out of it in the end. And I don't know what that is, but it's like you'll get some lucky news regarding something you thought, like I'm hearing some of you thought you were going to take a loss on something, like, right? Or did historically, and it ended up being like the best thing ever. Okay, but you can see clearly, you know what you're doing, especially since the third eye came out. Like third eye is like psychic intuitive energy. You know what you're talking about, and I know what I'm talking about. And then you have your color blue, like your blue jay. Okay, so what else is going on? Let me see. I'm excited for this pile. Soulmate. I love it because it actually supports that North Node, South Node energy. So yeah, soulmates talk about connections, right? It says destiny, connection, love, unconditional, and compatibility. So North Node, South Node, that is your life path. Soulmate talks about soul tribe. So people, community, individuals around you that are meant to be around you, that are meant to help you on your life path. That's what's coming in for you. Could be romantic in nature. I'm seeing that for some of you, but just people in general, with platonic soulmates and all that really support you towards your North Node. Which happens when you align with your purpose, when you align with their purpose and who you're supposed to be, the people that are meant to support you or the people that you will need that can help you to be that way often step into your life. That's just literally how it works, okay? And then you got tradition, family values, ceremony, generational beliefs, and groups. So yeah, community, family, tradition, because tradition is community-based energy. I'm not gonna lie, some of you will have a soulmate come in very soon from a romantic perspective that you're going to be very excited about, would show you off, like very third eye, maybe already, like past, present, incoming energy. You know, that's how I read. But you're going to have that soon, okay? Some of you are going to have a family with someone very soon, okay? And then you've got thief, steal, criminal, cheating, ulterior motives, okay? And then let me see. Why is that there? Oh, so from the lightest sense, I'll try to find the shadow, but I don't get a heavy shadow from this pile. I think thief is that not trusting in energy, but like I'm seeing thief as like not seeing it coming, like not seeing whatever this collective soul tribe energy is coming, okay? Or historically didn't, right? Or currently don't, okay? But let me see what's at the bottom, and so we can see what's going on with that thief card. I do everything: unequal give and take, lazy, mooching, disrespect, blame game. Ooh, okay. Let's talk about it. Don't get scared. It's not even like that. It's okay. This energy is either already there, or I'm either talking about something that's historical or it's already around. This is not a pile of that thief, I do everything energy coming in. It's an energy of it closing with that mutable energy. So do not get scared of the shadow, unless you're just way ahead of the curve. And like, you know what I mean? Like if you're way ahead of the curve and like you're picking piles for like things that are gonna happen for you like in a year or two with a third eye, like some of you may be just, yeah. You have I do everything, unequal give and take, lazy, mooching, disrespect, blame game, and you've got thief. If you've had that energy around, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get to the historical. I want to talk about the present. Some of you have that energy now. You have people around, a person around that's not honest, okay? That's not doing, that don't have your best interest in mind. They may literally be stealing, whether we're just talking about time, energy, actual assets, resources, whatever it is, okay? Some of you, ooh, they want me to describe the person. Okay, this isn't the first message, but someone that's very loud, very outgoing, very showboating, someone that pretends they do everything. This is someone that acts very busy. Okay, ooh, why am I describing? Some of you, it's someone that's very busy, not doing much. I don't know where this applies, but take it as it resonates. Okay, someone that acts very busy, not really. Okay, not really. So getting over. Okay. Some of you are actually being told to act busy. Wow. Like some of you are like, that's a very specific message. The dominant energy that there's someone around that's getting over, acting busier, or and I don't know, maybe this is like a work environment, maybe this is a relationship you're overextending, partnership, someone's saying that they're doing something. I don't know. Take that how it goes. But that thief into I do everything energy feels, oh, I heard some of you, this person feels that whatever they're draining, taking, stealing, they feel they're owed that because they do everything. Okay? So watch it. Okay? Where it talks about energy, where we talk about resources, they feel entitled because they do everything. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know why it's coming through, but whatever it is, maybe it's replying to whatever, but that's there. That's the shadow. So watch it. Okay? I can't even find the light anymore just because that was just so loud because they were screaming it at me like, make sure you say this, make sure you say this. Okay, I said it. All right. In instances where you've overextended, you're getting lucky energy back. Okay, you're getting energy, you're getting a balance. Like a north node, south node axis is an axis of balance. Okay, It's an axis of karmic stability. Like I know y'all get freaked out when I say the word karmic, but it's like any shifting of a polarity. You always have to, like, if you're going to spike up, you have to spike down, right? Until you find that equilibrium in the middle. Okay, so if you've been overextending, that's the spike. Some of you, that's the deviation, is that spike to stop that, to stop this I do everything energy. Others of you, you may be spiked. That's another shadow. Could be you, where you're not doing much. It's because we do have lazy. You're being spiked to do more, okay? Or have, okay? And having the energy to do so. All right, well, let me pull from this last deck, because I ended up making it the same amount of time that I normally would have. It's not shorter, but I did pull from an additional deck that wouldn't have normally pulled from. But I guess that was a message that somebody really needed. Really needed, okay? Some of you already have your suspicions. It's spot on, for better and worse. Like suspicions regarding people that shouldn't be around. Suspicions regarding individuals that, like some of you may have found a soulmate that looks very promising in a lighter sense, or will soon. You're seeing things clearly. This is someone that you could have something with, okay? All right. So let me get, all right, the advice came spiking. And then what is incoming? And then I'll take the bottom and close it. Two major things. I think we talked about it at the beginning. Two major things. So your advice, safe travel. Move on. Oh yeah, move on, okay? Safe travel. It's safe to move on. It's safe to move beyond. It's safe to leave whatever situation, because it's a divine detour, okay? I mentioned this in a different pile reading something. If trust the GPS, like I heard trust the GPS. It's not what I was going to say. So trust the GPS. But if you feel like, don't drive through construction. Like, I don't know why I keep saying, I need to say it. Don't drive through construction. Right? Where else am I getting? No, it's just this, something about like, okay, take the, divine detour. If you're called to, if you need to detour, right? Like if you're called not to go somewhere, don't. If you're called to go somewhere, go. But like if you're traveling, like take the alternate route. Like if there's a route that, like if they're saying, oh, take this different one, take the different one. Okay, when we talk about safe travels, take the different one. Okay, like take the different one. It's a big deal. I don't know why it's a big deal. Take the different one. Don't rush. Okay, safe travel. Like make sure you're traveling safely. So like I said, whatever deviated path, always take it. Turn from the construction. I heard like if the flight gets changed, roll with it. Like don't rush. Okay, that's very important. That's your advice, very in a literal sense, but also, we talk about this is safe for you. Whatever decision, whatever choice, it's safe, just in general. Okay, so whatever the emotional decision or divine detour or faith-based decision, safe. Okay, let me get the book. I like the book. We roll with the book because sometimes the book has things that we may need, especially since we're asking for advice. So it does say you're on a journey into the unknown. Yep. You're in search of new or expanded understanding of yourself, others, nature, or higher good. The experience opens your mind and lets you see a part of the puzzle you never knew existed. This card can mean it's time to take a pilgrimage, travel abroad, or an inner journey of what is that? What is that? Oh, you got another master number, page 99. Into a well-deserved success, and when the victory comes, it cannot be taken away. I mentioned that. Well-deserved success, and when the victory comes, it cannot be taken away, okay? My efforts are fruitful. That's kind of the whole thing. But this is your advice, is to travel safely, take your time, do what you feel called to do what makes you feel safe, do what makes you feel healthy. Okay, that's the advice. All right. Incoming, the elixir of life and concealment. Intuitively, good health, wellness. It's like Holy Grail energy. And concealment is protection. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Some of you with that thief, I do everything energy, um, both polarities. The part where you need to, some of you, I don't know, maybe this is an honest to a fault pile. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But thief and I do everything where it's saying like act busy, act like you're doing more. I don't know. Like you may be in an environment where everybody's getting over. I don't know. But it says thief, I do everything, act like you're busy. Especially when we talk about preserving your health and wellness and emotional availability. What's coming in is the protection, act busy. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Now, I'm also getting that other side where it's acting busy. Someone's acting busy and it's going to be revealed. Okay. Or someone's getting over somewhere. It's going to be revealed with this concealment. Like what's coming in is what has been concealed or the protection of concealment. I don't know how to decide who's where what. Okay, I really don't know. You would have to pick other piles. What other piles you were actively called to will confirm this message. Maybe that's the channel from the intro where I mentioned some of you will be back sooner than you realize for other piles. Ooh, yeah, I'm clearing energy. Someone's clearing energy. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I really like this pile. I'm just reading. I don't know what's going on. So you maybe let me know what's going on, or maybe don't. I mean, if you don't want to tell your business, but some specific messages came out. Okay, what's coming in is the elixir of life and concealment. So let me close this out. Let me get what's going on. Some of you cleared a major blockage because I like when I start clearing energy, like as I'm because I step into your energy for these reads. Like I step into you and your energy. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Mortality is a reminder that life is short. The Elixir of Life card does not offer immortality, but shows up in a reading to remind you that there are things that are greater than us, and by adopting this philosophy, we can become part of a whole that is in of itself immortal. We want both simplicity and abundance, and seeing the pure energy connecting us can be liberating. Our unconditional capacity for love and kindness is immeasurable and has the ability to remove all fear. Acknowledging the laws of nature that govern the universe places on us the power and responsibility to create our own sense of meaning. Energy lives forever. Okay. All right. Well, concealment. You've taught yourself how to be strong, how to be a go-getter, how to protect yourself. You've conquered obstacles because you know where you stand, and hiding behind a mask and feel safe. When you conceal your true identity and don't let people fully know you, they can't hurt you. The glamorously painted faces look okay. Very appealing and provide a sense of shelter. However, if you keep avoiding connecting on a deeper level, it can leave you feeling vulnerable and alone. Commit to making choices that are better for your unique essence and purpose. I am true to myself. Okay, trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts. You will. Okay, so here's the thing. You'll let your guard down. You'll let them ask. Lighter side of thief and I do everything is kind of hiding who you truly are. What's coming in, you'll be able to freely be yourself. You'll be in good health. Be mindful of detours when you're traveling. If you feel called to switch up your diet, if the doctor tells you to switch your diet, like some of you need to like maybe eating things or like I'm getting safe travel and elixir of life, like advice as safe travel and elixir of life is saying a deviated path, trust in divine detour. So you have to change something either for your health or it could be situational where you realize, I could have gotten in an accident, right? I'm getting that for this pile. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm saying this is the pile of, it didn't happen. And you're going to realize, I'm trusting my intuition. I'm trusting my instincts. Lucky news, like, I missed something that could have been bad. That's what I'm getting, okay, for this pile, okay? And that's not the main, I say main, your life is a main thing, but I'm getting like that's at least one of the things that's going to happen quickly, okay? willpower. Okay. I don't know. Now I feel like I need to make a note for myself because I don't know. This pile kind of is an energy of like maybe some of you need this message like sooner rather than later. So I may have lied in the intro. I may put this up immediately just because of this pile. All right, yeah, some of you need this in it. Like, I mean, I do the messages when they tell me to do the messages. And for whatever reason, I'm like, I don't want them to get mad at me because of the love readings. But it really is an important message. So let me just put this up when they're telling me to. So I'm going to close it out. That is all I have for you today, pile 1. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post there on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 2, my Flamingo spirit. This is your reading. If you selected the random pile from the other bird reading that I mentioned that I remember mentioning the flamingo and that it was not the right season. It made its way. It's back. It's here. So if you've been seeing flamingos, if it's just been an energy you've been called to, if you've been thinking about it, here we are. So for those of you that are new here, I read past, present, as well as incoming energy. I often read from a polarity, so there's usually a light or a shadow side. You just have to find yourself in the lesson in the journey. Also, table is like it is because I'm just cleansing and powering through because I was not supposed to do this type of reading, but I got a stiff arm from spirit like, hey, you've got messages. If you watch the intro and you're wondering why I lied about uploading this after some love readings, there was a message that was very urgent, and that's why I am naming, well, I was already going to name it this, but that was an intuitive hunch to name it this important message for you. It's time sensitive, okay? I'm filming it during the new moon in Aquarius, but it's time sensitive, whatever the messages are, whether you came from pile 1 or not. Welcome, those of you that came from the owl spirit. If you picked the owl readings in the past, go for it. If you didn't, either way, this is a confirmation, but you do see clearly now. So whatever you're thinking, feeling, your intuition is spot on about something. Or whatever you're thinking, you're spot on. So let me get a good shuffle. And I want 1 for my flamingo spirit. What is the important message that my flamingo spirit needs to know? Good karma shocks, surprises, kind of luck is coming in for them. The important message for my flamingo spirit. Number 1, the ant puzzle piece spirit. I don't know why I said it like that, but it says time to collaborate. You know, I think the flamingo is like, that's kind of like look up the spirit animal for that bird, but I feel like it's a really collaborative energy. So yeah, it says it's time to collaborate. So you need to know it is time to collaborate. It's time to go out. It's time to build something, okay? In a group. And it says sometimes life stings. All right. Wasp's spirit. This combination talks about what you need to know, working with others where things go wrong. Like if something's going wrong or went wrong, collaborating with others can help, okay? Sometimes, or if you've had a historical stain where it came to collaborating with others, that's an energy that needs to clear or is clearing as well, right? Like, so for some of you may have baggage regarding collaborating with other people, right? And spirit saying like, let that go, okay? All right, yeah. Oh yeah, moving on from burdens. Let me see. Tell me more about my flamingo spirit, please. The sun is shifting and it is getting brighter. So if you've had historical stings in collaborative environments, let it go. The sun is literally coming out on my table, okay? So let it go, okay? Sometimes light stings, time to collaborate. Tell me more about this energy. Look at you, I love that. Because the star talks about hope, inspiration, wish, fulfillment. But the star is ruled by Uranus, Aquarius energy. So it is shocks, it is surprises, but in a good way, in the best way, because Aquarius is the 11th house energy, and it is Aquarius season, and it is the new moon Aquarius as I film it. So we could be talking about real time for those of you watching it, okay? Even if not, Whenever it is you're stumbling upon it, the energy I'm talking about is most likely real time, regardless of the past that I may bring up that you need to clear. Collaborative environments you're in, stepping into, amazing. Look at this, like it's, look how bright it is. The sun is like shining right now. Okay, I love that for you, because 11th house is a collective, collaborative energy. Okay, look at you. I heard great job. So I don't know, whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been building, especially if you've had issues, failures in collaborative environments. If you've had failures in collaborative environments where it hasn't worked out, the opposite, like you're starting to see some success, about to see some success. So that's the good job. I love that. Let me get more. Tell me more. What's the important message for my flamingo spirit, please? I got them both. I got them both. Slightly maturing and incoming, almost incoming. I heard. King of Swords. All right. Could very well be Aquarius energy, because Swords is air sign energy. Aquarius is an air sign. Okay. So this could be an actual like person with Aquarius placements. Could be you that I'm talking about, or it could just be a thought process. I think there was a reading once where I referenced the moon phase as like almost like a person, and I feel like I'm getting that energy here, like this new moon in Aquarius, or this Aquarius season, or even Pluto in Aquarius, whatever transit. Yeah, the sun's real. You see that? Look at that. Even the shadow, like it's shifting. It whatever shifts. I mean, a lot of planets are in Aquarius right now, real time for me, pushing you to collaborate. Any sting that you've experienced or are experiencing, I say about to experience because I do read coming, it could be incoming, pushing you to collaborate, okay? Pushing you to more of I heard community-based perspective, so it could be, but more of an Aquarius-based perspective, which makes sense with all of the transits that are like occurring right now. King of Coins, okay. Very, very active, okay? So like very, very active. Because kings are very active energy, right? Very mature, traditionally masculine energies. Something very logical, something very stable, okay? It's at the bottom. 10 of Coins. Okay, all right. Exactly this. Whatever stinging energy is pushing you to collaborate, is pushing you to like ascend, okay? That's if it's current. If it's historical, it's time to move on from that and collaborate, right? Like whatever environment you're in or stepping into, highly collaborative energy, collaborate. 10 of Coins, family-based community energy, right? 10 of Coins talks about community efforts. It talks about legacy, because whereas the 9 of Coins talks about you as an individual, like you being successful and able to support yourself. 10 of Coins is that next step of being able to support your family, being able to contribute to the greater good, your community, right? Doesn't necessarily mean like financial sense, could be, because coins are literally money, but it doesn't have to be that. It could just literally be your skills, your talents, your mentality, your perspective, right? Your knowledge that you should share. So that's kind of where you're being pushed. You're being pushed to share talents, gifts, skills, in ways where you can contribute, okay, beyond yourself. That's what I'm getting for the flamingo energy. Look at you. I love that. Let me see. What else am I going to pull from? I'm like, what am I doing next? I don't know. Some of you are like, what am I going to do next? If you came here like, what am I going to do next? Collaborate. That's what you're going to do next, okay? I'm telling you, that's what you're going to do. That's what you need to be doing. Otherwise, you'll get more of a sting, okay? Because that's it's the sting leading into time to collaborate talks about it. It's more of a stimulant. You may come from those piles that need to be stimulated. Like if you're being if you have a resistance to that energy, that's the sting, because you're being stimulated to do what you're supposed to be doing, okay? All right, give me one more. Because that's, if you came from those piles, that's the message from God, the universe, all of the things. I'll take that one in the bottom. Yes, this will clarify whatever sting happened, is happening, or is incoming. Okay. Devotion, a lack of devotion. Okay. Something you should be devoted to that you're not. Okay. That's the sting. Whether we're talking about past, present, incoming energy, where you're not devoted to whatever it is you're supposed to be doing, collaborating with, that's the sting. Okay. I'm gonna put it here because it's a direct correlation. Like if you're not devoted to what you're supposed to be devoted to, some of you will literally be stung just from a faith-based perspective when we talk about religion. Like I don't like to say that like that, but you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like a lack of I heard dedication of routine, like kind of a thing, right? Like there was a lack of devotion to something that's leading to a thing, and I don't know what that is. Okay, it's going to be different for all of you, but incoming energy of the inspirer, I love it. Aries, this is such a great energy, even if you're talking about an incoming shadow or current shadow, because at the end of the day, triggered out of a lack of devotion, right? Triggered into a devotion energy of a collaboration of doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, like some of you, like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, because Aries is I, me, especially if you've historically been very selfish. Some of you have, and I don't say that in a name calling sense. I never call you guys names. It's a descriptor, right? Like selfish could be just hyper independent. I, me, like I want to be to myself. I'm a 9 of Pentacles. I'm not trying to be a part of a community. I'm not trying to be a part of a team. I just want to be me. An incoming energy of being able to maintain your personal identity in a community collective space, right? Because some of you that energy, that selfish or hyper independent, hyper solitary, solidary, I don't know, whatever the word is, energy is a lack of conformity, because Aquarius talks about unconventional ways. It talks about it's a rebellious energy. It's about being the rebel. It's about standing out. It's about being unique and different. It's kind of like black sheep energy. So it's like, I want to be myself. I want to be unique. I want to do my thing. Being able to do that in a collective space, in a space that nurtures that, right? It's like a community of rebels almost, right? Like it's being able to still maintain your personal identity, this I, me ascendant energy, but still being able to be collective. Okay, now the opposite polarity of obviously that hyper I, me, selfish or independent or solo energy is not having a personal identity, right? Constantly being in collaborative environments, constantly seeking community, right? And it backfiring on you because you lack devotion, which is kind of to yourself, right? You lack stability, you lack routine to yourself. You're gaining your personality, your identity. Okay, so it just depends on where you fall. But that inspiring energy is incoming. So what's coming in is you finding your calling yourself. Ooh, some of you don't know what that is. That's okay. Or some of you do know what that is and you don't want me saying it. Like, you know what your calling is. You don't want me saying it. Some of you don't want to do it. Oh no. Well, I mean, I can't help you. I mean, you're going to get this thing. If you don't want to do it, you're going to get this thing. It is what it is. But the inspirer talks about finding your calling where you don't know, or stepping in and being more devoted to your calling where you do. Boom, that's what's coming in. I just read the message, okay? All right, let me pull. Aries is also your energy. It's ruled by Mars. So it's how you, it's having energy, it's projecting energy, where your attention, yeah, exactly. Some of you really just want to like, Okay, so message. Must be a very important one. Look what's at the bottom. Conjunct. Okay, message. I don't know how to say this politely. It's a maturing energy of boundaries. So some of you need, okay, let me just start with the easiest, lightest, less offensive version. Where you lack your own personal identity, you need boundaries. Okay, you're gaining boundaries so that you can find who you are, so you can stop pretending to be the people around you or like leeching on to their talents, desires. Like you'll find your own personality and stop masking as other people's. Like the side that lacks identity is an individual that kind of, you join a group and then like that becomes your personality, like your whole life changes around that group, right? Like you, yeah, sun's coming out. You kind of mold yourself into those people. So like you start liking what they like, you start dressing like them, your accent might change, all of the things. It's really, in a shadow sense, phony, right? There's that. There's some of you that are so into your I, me, that you don't want to like conform in any way with this rebellious energy. That's why the star jumped on top of this team energy, this collaborative B. I mean, B could be relevant. Cause I'm thinking like beehive, but this is ant pile. Like you're jumping on top of this ant pile, right? Like you're not really willing to collaborate. And you're using like boundaries as a means to not want to do that with other people. You better stop. That's a vibe that's coming through, and you're being called to stop that. Now the blessing, the good news is you're gonna want to do that. You're gonna feel safe. You're gonna feel inspired to do that, right? Past, present, incoming energy. So let me, because I don't want these to be too long. I feel rushed. It's halfway me rushing because I did not intend to do this today, but you know, we'll see. Give me more. Tell me more about what's important. What does this pile, this flamingo pile, need to know? No. Well, look, I hate when I do that and I'm like shuffling and I'm like, let me get my card. And then, you know, it's the same one that I already read. So conjunction, a union, merging, coming together. So collaborate, merge, right? Find your identity within a collective space, whatever it is, friend group, like club, work. Oh, look at that. You see how it's hitting this, like the window, like you see a lot of shadow here because the sun is like beaming on like my arm right now. But okay, collaborate, merge. You will not, you will be able to maintain your identity, whether we're talking about romantic or any of the things beyond this connection, these connections. Okay, let me get one more. Good. It's going to be really, okay. House 7, profound relationships, intimacy, romantic partnerships. Yeah. Team, partnership, collaboration. House 7 is Libra-based energy. It is contracts. It is justice. It talks about legalities. It does talk about family and marriage. It talks about marriage. Right. A desire for those things will come in. Okay. Those of you where your energy is very collaborative, like right, like what the side of you that clings to connections, you'll find your independence. You will still eventually find community and family. Like I can see marriage here, but the important thing will be you'll find your personal identity, your personal talents, your personal desires, your personal hobbies and identity. And that's going to put you in the community and collective spaces to get that. Okay. That's how you'll meet whatever marriage partner you're seeking, whatever family group, club groups, right, friends you're seeking. You'll have your own interests and you'll attract the right people because you'll actually be yourself. Now, the other side. I really don't know how it's going to happen, especially those of you that are like, nope, me. I don't know how it's going to happen, but you're going to feel a push. You're going to feel a call. It's going to be very shocking, very surprising, because that's the nature of the reading, right? Maybe you'll get the sting until you do it. But you'll get it. You'll get the community, you'll get the family, you'll get the marriage partner. I say marriage partner, but whatever that is, whatever your equivalent for that. Everybody's not really trying to get married. Some people are comfortable just being together, but you'll get that long-term partner. Okay, that's this pile. Sagittarius, optimism, exploration, and freedom. Now Sagittarius is ruled by the planet Jupiter of luck. It's getting hot because the sun is like right here, and it doesn't normally adjust the temperature in here. I guess, I don't know, something about the heat. So you're gonna get really warm, you're gonna get hot. Could be for someone soon that really makes you reevaluate your priorities. Those of you in that hyper independent energy, could be that. But we talk about luck, we talk about expansion, we talk about growth. Sagittarius is a broadening of a perspective. Okay. So something about a broadened perspective is going to come in very quickly for you. And all of this may follow. I don't know. Let me pull from this other deck. Let me see. Tell me more about my pile number 2, my Flamingo spirit, please. What's the important message? What is coming in for my Flamingo spirit? Maturing energy. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. So if you're taking space, have taken space. Okay, so it's going to come after space. It's going to come after break for yourself. So if you're taking time to breathe out, after that break, this is going to come in. If you are feeling like you're going to need a break soon, or rest soon, or just pulling back your energy soon, it'll come after that. It's going to come after a break, okay? This energy, this collaborative spirit, whether we're talking about just community or romantic or all, right? All of those variety of connections, okay? But taking time to breathe out will be key, okay? To gain some perspective. So let me get one more. This one, I say one more too. So something, I get that a lot. Like you're not expecting something to come in. Like you'll be like, okay, I'll go with this, and then you'll get something extra, and it's gonna be great. I love that for you. So let me see. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. So it could be near the full moon. It could be near the full moon. This revelation, whether we're talking about real time for me or just the next full moon for you. It's not even a sign associated with it if you pay attention. It's just the full moon. Could even be an eclipse. Okay, because you got full moon and full moon eclipse. So surrender to the divine. Conclusions are within reach. Okay, you're going to be called. You're being encouraged. Okay, the important message. Take space if you need it. Take a step back. Okay. Then I'm clearing energy. Y'all are like heavy. That's why y'all got me doing this readings right now. Like something about the energy today. Oh yeah, somebody's outside like dropping stuff. Like don't drop it, okay? It's fine. The energy, y'all are going through it apparently. I don't know. But in the best way, I loved it because it's clearing space. You're gonna have to let go of control. You're gonna have to stop being hyper I, me, or you're gonna have to stop being hyper everybody else, if that makes sense, right? Clinging to partners, clinging to your friends, clinging to your family members on that side, or just I don't want anything to do with anyone on the other side, okay? Like it's that's the polarity. So you're gonna feel like you have to stop, okay? Because surrender to divine, conclusions are within reach. You're going to feel like you need to stop. Now the good news is you're not gonna feel like it's hard to do, okay? You're not gonna feel like it's hard to do. Yeah, it'll naturally transition for you, okay? Very naturally transition for you, okay? And honestly, I do need to pause because I literally have to stop and go grab something real quick, but it's gonna happen like that. Like you're gonna, so I feel like what's coming in before I even take this bottom, you're going to have to stop. You're going to be called to stop, or something's going to stop you. Not necessarily aggressively, it could be, or maybe this is historical, but you're going to have some lucky instances. Okay, I have to do this. I have to do that. You're going to feel the urge. You're going to feel the call. You're going to feel the pull. I don't know. It's a very weird energy. Okay. It just feels like it's going to come to you. So let me pause. I'll come right back. All right. Now, I'm not going to lie. The timing of that, some of you just pause. Like whatever it is that's going on, whatever's staying, whatever just is not going the way you want it to, or whatever you're feeling the urge to resist, just pause. Like if you feel yourself going against something, especially in collaborative environments, or if you feel yourself shifting, like any energy that feels off or that's making you want to be combative, just pause. Okay? And then I'm getting that the pause will help you kind of see things clearer and make you a little more flexible. Okay? Make you a little more flexible, make you a little more willing to collaborate. Okay? I'm hearing the word compromise a little bit. Okay? So that's that. Some of you need to pause. After the pause, you'll get the collab. You'll be like, okay, let me collaborate. And this could be past. This could be present, right? Could be already happening. If you needed a pause, you needed to pause. Okay, you're doing the right thing. Or this could be incoming energy for you. Okay. Step out of your comfort zone. You're gonna have to do something that makes you a little uncomfortable, but it's for your highest good. Look at you. I love that. Look at you. Put you right on your purpose, right on your path. All right. I'm seeing lots of yeah, at the bottom of your reset, you've got create with me. So collaboration is good. That's the message for this pile. I don't know why this pile needs to know. Collaboration is good, whereas you like to go it alone. Even where you hyper fixate on it, collaboration is good, but it has to be the right types of collaboration, right? It has to be the right community. It has to be the right romantic partner. Because again, the opposite end is you lack identity. You're going to find your identity. You're being called. What do you like to do? How do you like to dress? You know what I mean? Like, what interests are yours naturally that you can find your people, right? Like, don't adjust yourself. Like, because some of you are losing yourselves in your collective spaces. Some of you are hyper rebellious in your collective spaces. That's the difference, okay? And you're being called to compromise where you're overreacting a little bit and being hyper rebellious, and you're being called to be a little more combative, a little more aggressive, where you're over assimilating. That's what I heard. Got it. And it could be both in different areas, different types of connections as well, okay? Because some of you are being called to be more aggressive. Actually, this lack of devotion, sometimes life things inspire. Some of you will be inspired. Like, some of you may not get something you were really wanting, something you were really devoted to, and you'll be really inspired, really active to avoid that going forward, right? Like that lack of devotion leading to a sting, or like could be any type of collective space, right? Could be any partnership of any kind, whether business, professional, friend group, club, romantic connection, like a lack of devotion, whether on your end or on a partner's end, any type of connection. You're like really, you're going to be really inspired, right? To act, really stimulated to get something going with that ant energy, right? We've got one night stand in hot sauce. Okay, we can't talk about that. All right. Fast, sudden connections, sex positivity, pleasure. Can't really talk about that too much. I'm not gonna put it back, but that's not that kind of reading. Some of you could literally be angry regarding that, right? Gonna put you on the right path. I don't know. Like, maybe some of you, this is romantic where you'll have a partner that's not as serious about you as you thought, and it, I don't know, makes you wanna figure out who you are, what you want. Maybe that's what's coming in, or present, or historical. Okay. Let's see. One night stand talks about a lack of devotion, a lack of dedication. So some of you, where you've been lacking dedication, lacking devotion, is gonna be a thing. Okay, I don't want to say from like a shadow, could be, but you're going to be called to have a little more grounded of an energy. Okay, let me get another one. Tell me more. Talk about this flamingo spirit. Okay, that's my 3. Gifts, material, spiritual gifts, magic, presence, and love. All right. And then we've got, we can't talk about this energy. Exciting, kinks, unusual, mix it up, new things, and fantasies. Now, it applies in a variety of ways, but obviously, straightforward energy. Those of you that are hyper, me, you will be called to like go out. Some of you, this collaborative energy is you dating. Just so you know. I'm realizing. I don't know if it's come out like that in a non-love reading, but dating. Okay? And then passion, devotion, okay? Excitement, okay? Fast sudden connections talks about in love, right? And exciting. Feels like you may um find a spark soon that you didn't expect, okay? We've got voodoo, magic, practice, power, spell work, beliefs, and rituals. Well, that's a very unique energy. Everything about this is shocking. This is a shock and a surprise. This is exciting kink, and this is kind of a shocking energy as well. Okay, so something, that sensual energy that we're not gonna develop is here. So that is incoming for you. This pile, my flamingo. I love that. It makes sense with the flamingo because it looks like it would be that vibe a little bit, like when we talk about people that would pick it. So I love it. Fun, joy, pleasure, dating, right? Um, you're gonna really feel your power soon, okay? With that voodoo and this incoming Aries, you're gonna feel powerful. Something about what's coming in. I don't know if it's the community spaces, I don't know if it's the relationship, something about your connections with other people gonna make you feel exceptionally powerful. Okay. With these three in combination, you're gonna feel really attractive if you like struggle with self-esteem. Okay, you're gonna feel very attractive, very powerful. Okay. All right. I love that for you. Ooh. Pile two. You're that group. Why did I grab the wrong side of the table? See, you're that group. Let me hurry up. I'm gonna pull from this deck because it happens. I think one pile every time I do this type of reading. There's always that one pile that wants a card from this deck. So what's going on? Well, I mean, it's great energy. I love it for you. Calling in your soulmate. The sun is like super bright now. I love that for you. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. So you got a soulmate coming in. Love that for you. And it says this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. So I'm not gonna dwell on that, but that deck wanted to speak. So now I'm gonna close it out because I intended to reach for this deck. So I'm going to pull one card for your advice, and then I'm going to pull another card, or however many come out, for what is actually incoming for you. Soulmate is for sure, which makes sense because you got marriage under that seventh house of marriage, 10 of coins, marriage. And I say marriage because you're going to be really attracted to one, like your partner soon, or they're going to be like, it's mutual. Like you're going to have a partner that's going to be like really devoted to you, that you're going to be very devoted to soon. I'll take this incoming. I don't know. I'm just going to take it like this because I don't even know what it wants to say. Okay, I'm not going to, it's a message that wants to be read. And it may, you know what, let's just so that we don't lose the topic because I'm like channel and trying to read and all of the things. This is going to be related to me saying you're going to have a partner that's really devoted to you soon. So this is incoming. Leadership, overcome fear. Okay, so step out of your comfort zone, go for it. Okay, there's no reason to fear. Take the lead, do whatever you need to do. Okay. But just in general, give me some more advice. With this collaborative environment, some of you, I don't say on that side that's like you don't know who you are, like, because that's a polarity extreme. There's always a extreme energy. Like there's a one that's like hyper independent, I will not conform, I'm a rebel, right? And then there's the one that's like, oh, let me just take on everybody else's energy and emotions and identities. Some of you are in the middle. You're being called to step up a little more, speak up a little more, to lead. Like there's nothing to fear. Be a leader, be that Aries Mars energy, right? Step into your power. Okay. But this is your advice. Navigation. Yeah, go ahead, and it's gonna fall under lead too. So follow your navigation. I'm gonna read the book for that, but it talks about leading. It talks about following the right path, creating the right path, Because again, an incoming energy of Aries and Mars, which is active, and how your Mars placement in your natal chart says how you manage your energy, how you project your energy, how you actively move. Okay, so let me see what navigation says as your advice. It's time to tap into your innate navigation system and plan your trip. Determine where you're heading and imagine the final destination where you see yourself at peace. After all, even the best GPS wouldn't do you any good if you don't know the address. Determine where you are right now in your life. Clarify your vision and check what attitudes will help you along the way. Check what attitudes will help you along the way. Makes sense that some of the things we were talking about earlier. And it says forming a new healthy habit doesn't come easy, but you can prevail with a strong will and determination. This card can also symbolize finding your calling and purpose in life. Love it. This is my goal. Okay. If you came from pile one, that's fine, because there were like instances of like travel. So if you were called to pile one, go back. That's not a suggestion. Because that this is coming back. Like, trust the navigation. If you're feeling like a call to detour, deviate around any construction, or if like travel plans need to shift, roll with it. Like, if you know what I mean, like if you need to take a different flight, do it. Okay. All right. You got a rebirth coming for the best. All right. What is that? That scared the crap out of me. I don't even know what that is. Like, I hear like I'm not like, sometimes like cards move and all that, but like, what's the random like scratch? I don't know what that is. Okay. All right. What is coming in for my pile number 2, my Flamingo spirit? I was so scared. I was like, what is that? I have no idea what's going on. Look at you. And so you should already like, okay, so if this is incoming energy, you're going to see it come in quickly after, during all of this I've been reading, because I'm seeing a maturing energy of success. So you're going to be very successful. You are already seeing success, I feel. I love that for you. So that this is what's coming in, is success. You just have to navigate, step into your power in the ways you need to, right? Collaborate and conform, okay, and compromise where necessary, in a healthy balance, okay? So that is all I have for you today, pile number 2. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that hit the navigation. Hit the navigation. I don't know, something about a navigation system, okay? But hit the notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content that's posted on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 3, my Vulture spirit. So much energy, so much channeled energy for this pile specifically. So, and honestly, I don't know if this is just my pile of like creatives or just like dreamers. I don't know, but I like channeled energy for your pile even as I was like creating the thumbnail, which was interesting. So I didn't know if I was gonna go with pile 3. I didn't know if I was gonna do, I keep hearing flamingo, but that's not at all. I was gonna do peacock. So maybe you wanted pile 2, but I didn't know if I was gonna do peacock or vulture. But I know that's like completely different, random, right? But I heard not yet. So maybe in the future you'll be peacock when I eventually add it, because I feel like I'm gonna add that one. But like the vulture spirit needed to at least, I don't know, close or just come through again. So that's why we have the spirit. So if you're new here, I read past, present, and coming energy. And I also read from a polarity, which light and shadow, you just have to find yourself in the lesson in the journey. And I do have another vulture spirit up. You definitely need that pile, because I said it at 1 minute and 11 seconds of recording your pile specifically. So the old one, confirmation of someone tooting the horn, I'll put it in the group, in the playlist that has these readings, so you can find it easily. But I'm cleansing your decks and I'm rushed to do so. This card, right? The lunar eclipse sovereignty. So I don't know if that's a relevant time frame or what, but I'm going to get the book because this kept coming out when I was cleansing to start the overall reading. So some of you, literally the vulture spirit is like a dominant energy, and I needed to like really do this reading for, like, this is one of the dominant groups that really needed me to do this reading. I have no idea what's going to come out, but let's see what the lunar eclipse has to say, because it kept coming out. Right here, sovereignty. It is a full moon lunar eclipse. It talks about the divine feminine, trusting intuition, taking responsibility, self-love, and magnetic abundance. Okay. Yeah, it's all about embodying your power and divine feminine energy. So let me the lover is in reverse. So I don't know what that's all about. But let me so many messages coming through. You're on the brink of something with that solar eclipse, okay? You're on the brink of something. So let me put this back. And then I also want to mention that at the bottom of this reset, you had the bee spirit. So sweet results await. So something, I don't know. Like I said, lots of messages. I don't know what's going on with you now. Maybe things are chaotic, because I felt like this was a chaotic beginning to the bio. But it feels you're going to receive something soon, right? Lunar eclipse, sovereignty, divine feminine, receptive energy, bee spirit, sweet results await. Something, I don't know. It's very interesting coming through with this vulture spirit. So we'll see. We'll see. I love that. I love the energy coming through, though. So tell me an important message for this vulture spirit. Please, the people selecting the vulture spirit, what is the important message? What do they need to know? What's so important? What good things, blessings, good karma, all the things are coming their way. Give me a card, please, for my vulture spirit. 2. Okay, I'll take both. I don't know. I'm feeling like I don't want it. So we'll see. Maybe it's something you reject at first, or something you don't want or don't want to do. Magic works through you. Look who's here. Look at you. You can't even make it up. Some of you want to hide. I'm sorry you don't get to hide, for better or for worse, right? But magic works through you. Let it shine. Scared bees. Like I just got through talking about that. This is a woo-woo pile. Like not even in a ancestral, like a spirit guide thing. Something about this, magic works through you. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of scared myself a little bit with that. Because how's the peacock here? Right? Some of you do want to hide. You don't be scared to hide. Don't hesitate. Something you need to do, you're afraid to do, you have to do it. It's gonna be great, right? You got the bee spirit, sweet results await. You got that divine feminine that came through, receptive energy. Something's gonna work out great. Like magic works through you. Let it shine. I'm hearing do it, whatever it is, okay? Or show your work. Show what it is you're doing, okay? At the bottom, you have the hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. What is spirit leading you to do? Whatever it is, don't hesitate at all. Stop hesitating. Something you need to do, something you're called to do, something you want to do. Do it. It doesn't matter how scary it is. Do it, okay? In a really positive way. Like obviously don't do anything bad, but some of you, if it's a risk and it's perceived as being bad, if it's logical and it makes sense, let spirit be your guide, right? Especially those of you that are super religious, like rely on your faith, okay? I'm not going to take these, but maturing energy of Knight of Coins, which is slow, steady progress, a Tower, and then 8 of Cups. Moving on beyond something, do it. Okay? Sometimes the Knight of Coins can get wrapped up in working too diligently in something, right? Taking too long, too slow to move something. You've been too slow to move. Oh yeah, the sun's like really hitting the window right now. See that? Rip the band-aid off. Just let it ride, okay? Just let it go, okay? What's the important message for my vulture spirit? My people selecting the vulture spirit. I can't get over that coming out. There's 3. All it's going to hit you at one time. For better, for worse. For better, for worse. I'm not getting a dominant worse. Even if it feels scary, even if it creates anxiety, I'm getting a strong, positive energy. Okay? And you got the bee spirit. And look, right here, I do Bumblebee Jasper, okay? Like, it's a thing. All right, look how it's even standing up on its own. You'll be able to stand up in situations you didn't think you would be able to. So look at how bright the table is. You've got the King of Coins. All right. The Lovers, and oh my goodness, this is amazing energy. That's why the sun is like hitting a table like that. Look at you. I love it. You've got the King of Coins, the Lovers, and the Six of Wands. Victory. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, it's success. I don't know. I don't have a shadow. Like I say, for better, for worse, there's nothing here. Let spirit be your guide. Magic works through you. The only shadow is fear and hesitation. That's the shadow. It's fear and hesitation. Magic works through you. Let it shine. King of Coins, the Lovers, Wands. Kings are very active energy. It could be considered masculine, right? Um, you know, but it doesn't have to be. It's just active in the material sense, right? Because coins is earth energy, earth sign energy. So it's building. It's building. The Lovers is Gemini energy. It's communication. It's third house ruled by Mercury. It's intellect. Again, very logical. You see things clearly in this pile. And also Lovers, obviously, if you're like, it could be romantic in nature, but something about the Six of Wands, it talks about victory, success, praise. It's traditionally depicted as a parade. Like it's success. That's this pile. Do it and see success. I don't know what it is. Okay. At the bottom, you've got the Seven of Wands. Especially where you feel, okay, that's where the shadow, that's where, okay, that's what the hesitation, where you feel challenged, right? Where you feel opposition. Seven of Wands is traditionally depicted as someone that is fighting a battle all alone, right? It's they have a lot of competitors coming at them. They're outnumbered, but they success. It's difficult, but they see success in the end. They win. They conquer at the end of it all, right? So beautiful energy. Really, really something good to see. Let me get the true card from this deck. Let me get more. Tell me. Look who's back. I mean, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. But look, you've got Blessing Moon. Okay, I'm just gonna take all of this and that way I don't make this super long, because you got expansion. You're expanding. That's why you have Spirit be your guide. This lunar eclipse. Go back to the beginning when I read this. Sovereignty. That's what you've got coming in. That's your energy you need to embody. But this is the epitome. Like, you have blessings coming in. Okay, which is contentment. Okay, lack of focus, lack of guidance. Okay, you're ignoring messages. Okay, you're ignoring messages that will put you where you want to go. Okay, that may be the hesitation. Okay, that may be the hesitation. You have an incoming, you have the Lovers twice. It could be regarding a romantic connection. It could be regarding communication just in general. But you've got the Lover and Lovers. You got Lovers upright leading to a victory. And then you have incoming energy of the Lover. So it could be regarding any type of connection, partnership, but specifically romantic. Some of you are ignoring messages regarding that, for better, for worse, right? Like, they could be warning you about a connection that's not good for you, or a partnership that's not good for you. Or they could be giving you signs regarding one that you need to pursue. It could be either way, one that you need your attention. Regardless, if you're combative, if you're in a connection where it's combative, they're warning you against it, okay? Like, they want you to see, okay, that you can do better. If you are avoiding connections, right? I see where you should be putting your attention to that. I had to pause because I was getting a message. So some of you, messages, okay? Like, lots of messages coming in, okay? Let me see. Like something about messages. And you have, like I said, what is this? Tell me more. Because I got so many. It threw me off having that many. That's why I'm like this. Because I don't normally take that many. Focus, a lack of focus. It was a lack of guidance. Yeah, there's some guidance you need to pay attention to that will lead to your commitment. Yeah, it's definitely regarding some sort of a partnership or a contract. Okay, it could be love-based, because I do have that here, but because these are general messages, some of you it's going to be romance, some of you it's an actual partnership, some of you it's a contract of any, like a business deal, something like that, okay? Some of you have a contract that you need to accept. Chiron, hurt and heal. Some of you have trauma regarding relationships, partnerships, and or contracts. That's clearing, or that is cleared and it's time to step out. Pluto is transformed. Yeah, I mean, whatever it is that you need to like shift, transform, let it go. It's fine. Okay, because Pluto is here. Okay, if you've been paying attention to astrology, you know that there's a key transit happening with that planet. Okay, let me see. Tell me more about this Vulture spirit. Some of you are healing connections, or are stepping into a period where you are going to encounter or are encountering connections that heal you and change you. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. It feels like Soul Tribe. I like that. Okay. Tell me more about the Vulture spirits. All right. More Gemini energy. Communication is key. Surrender to the divine. I don't know. I feel like I'm rolling with it. Like I'm just shifting. Okay. Communication is key. Surrender to the divine. Whatever needs to be said, you need to know to say it. Expect messages, right? Expect messages, but whatever messages you need to send, whatever communication you need to like do it. Okay. Let me see. It's a very interesting energy coming through. Let me see. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah, I'm not crazy. You may have come from the cardinal, which is funny because this is actually not the pile I thought that the cardinal would come from. So I guess all of you are really you're scattered now, right? You may come from the red cardinal. This is your confirmation if you came from that yes, this is your pile, but be bold and make the first move. Be active in some way. There's something you need to initiate. There's something you need to do. Okay. And it could be regarding some sort of an ending and just moving beyond, okay? So let me pull from, wow, I am like blazing through this pile. I think it's just like to the point. Look, you've got community and birth. Yes, definitely a new beginning. Some of you it's new collective spaces, new relationships, new connections, since that came out heavily. Lovers here twice talks about what you love, right? Like follow your love, if that makes sense. Like what do you love? Who do you love? All of the things like that. Okay. And making sure, especially where we talk about healing those types of connections. Okay. We've got groupie, shallow, fan, obsession, stalking, lust. What's that about? What is that about? It's such a chaotic energy. I don't know what's going on. I was leading with by that being an energy of fixation, right? Because we have obsession. So like something about fixation. So if there's something that's constantly on your mind, something that you're constantly thinking about, something that you're constantly thinking of doing, like a passion of yours, something you feel like you want to really do, something that will make you feel content, like you can't like let it go. It's telling you to kind of go for it. Right? Let spirit be your guide. If something is on your mind, it's on your mind for a reason. Spirit is calling your attention to it, for better, for worse. So like if like it doesn't even have to be like a passion of yours. It doesn't even have to be like a potential for a partner. It could truly just be like when we talk about those intuitive hunches, like because we have partnerships and things here, let's talk about people and community, right? When we talk about individuals, like if there's someone that you constantly think about and like have a feeling about, could be in a negative sense, since we have that groupie card. If it's a negative feeling, you got to trust that, right? Like it's a negative vibe. So that's the thing. And then when we do have this, some of you do need to be cognizant of people around you or people that you may or may not know, because we do have stalking. So you may your attention may be being called to an individual that may not have your best interest in mind. Okay, sorry, I had like messages and all the things. So, interesting, but it did give me a chance to like take a step back and see something. So, some of you may need to take a step back and reassess how you're seeing something or someone, for better for worse. I know y'all hate it when I say that. But it's the truth, because this card talks about, like, it does talk about obsession and stalking, and it could be that you have people. I get a light and a shadow from this, right? I get admiration, like you have people that admire you, that are admiring you, so that's coming in. But you also have people that may not, you have that stalking, obsessive energy towards you, okay? So just be cognizant of individuals, especially when we talk about that house 7, because house 7 is relationships, contracts, and all those things. So there may be people fixated on you in a good way, but also in a negative sense. So just watch it, okay? So let me see. Yeah, we got performer, especially my creatives. Those of you that are like really visible. I was gonna say, like, yeah, some of you that are very visible. If you're a content creator, or if you're an artist, or just performer of any kind, just be cognizant of the individuals around you. Like, again, for better and worse. Like, it comes with the territory, especially as you get recognized for your work. Look at that. I love that. Especially the more recognition you receive for some of your work. So just be mindful of the people around you, okay? This could also, in a lighter sense, be someone that is admiring you, okay? Tell me more about my pile number 3, my vultures. Oh, well, some of you may have someone or people, whoever, from the past, maturing sense. I say past because I want you, it has to be historical to want somebody back, right? Admiring you and observing, possibly fixating on you from a regretful perspective, okay? Feels familiar, okay? Look at you. That normally happens when someone glows up, which my vulture spirit seems to be really doing. I think I want 4 from this pile, and then yeah, this is my last deck. So I'll close it out, and then I'll finish this, and then I'll close it out with the advice and all the things. So I don't know. Like, it was straight to the point. I don't feel like this pile, something about the energy here was surface level, and I don't know why. Give me more. What's going on with my vulture spirit? It was like, tell them they're doing great. Right? Yeah. This is my pile of recognition. This is my pile of being seen, being admired, being coveted, being desired, people gossiping about you. This is my pile of attention. This is my pile of receiving attention. Okay? And success, due to success, or attention leading to success. Okay? Gossip, eavesdropping, storytelling, tea. Okay? What's this one? I'll take it. Body, fitness, cosmetic surgery, body modification. Some of you are looking different in a good way. Okay? And people are admiring you and hating, right? Negative energy, like admiring how you look. Or just, have things negative to say because they don't like that you look good. I don't know. Like, that's this pile. What's at the bottom? Fireworks. Look at that. 6 of Wands. Energy. Celebration, passion, loud, light, fire, brightness. You're going to be celebrating. This is my pile of, okay, what do you need to know? Important things. Celebrate. You're about to celebrate. You're about to win something, right? 7 of Wands is coming out victorious. 6 of Wands is kind of like a parade. I see love. I see expressing your gifts. I see healing. I see active energy, expansion, sure is. And being like a conversation. This is definitely conversation, right? But this is a highly visible energy. So I don't know if some of you are going outside for the first time in a while. Some of you may have gotten surgery and you've not been, like, especially if you've like gotten cosmetic surgery done, you're going to step out and let people see you for the first time. It's going to be a lot of, like, you're going to look good, but people are going to talk about it, better and worse. Yeah. I don't know why, but it's a celebration. This is my pile of celebrating. This is the pile of celebrating. That's the one word I keep hearing. Celebrate. There's a regretful people with regrets. You look good. I see connections, partnerships. I see love, contentment. Lack of focus could be that missed out energy. Some of you, lack of focus is you don't even realize yet that either this is going on or about to be going on. Like something about your energy could be like the vulture could be that kind of an energy. Like I'm realizing I'm filming this pile for sunset. So it could be a sun setting on something to the point where you don't even realize like this is what's next from something that's closed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Tell me what advice this vulture spirit needs. Ooh, look at that. Blessed day. Listen, this is the best pile. Look at you. I love it because who would have thought? The vulture spirit. I love this for you. Give me my advice for my vulture spirit, please. I'll take it, but I want another one because that's going to hit you. Oh, you're going to learn the truth about something because that landed just like that. You're going to learn the truth about something. You could very well be coming from an owl spirit. Now, there's two. You could be both, but I'm not going to lie. Your pile 3, I organized everything in my playlist, so now I know which readings are what now because I had to look at them recently, like the thumbnails. Pile 3 in the original one is going to be very relevant here. Learn the truth. Something about that pile 3 in the original one. Learn the truth, okay? That being your advice, I don't know how. Or maybe that's just, let's, I don't know. Learn the truth. Pay attention. Open your eyes. Open your eyes, okay? Change. You have to change. Chameleon. Shift. Pivot. Okay? I want one more just because that's a weird, they came out different, okay? Learn the truth and change. Okay? Oh, some of you, the shadow is you. Like, you know what I mean? Like some of you, you need to pay attention and change how you are or whatever on the shadow side. Like you have to change or you did change. And that's why this is what's going on, okay? Give me one. Give me the advice for my vulture spirit, please. You have let go in reverse. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. Those of you, because I don't really get like work. I get partnerships and contracts and possibly legalities. Okay? Learn the truth and change. Don't let go. Some of you, I don't know, like the lovers, it could be you misreading a person in the worst sense, like you're looking at someone in the shadow. Like you're seeing the shadow in someone and you need to change your perspective, okay? Oh, look at this. I don't even you need to change your perspective on, you have to change your perspective on someone for better, for worse. But the dominant energy is for the better, right? Because you get a don't let go vibe. And you got the lovers twice. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but just something about the partnership, okay? Tell me what's incoming for my vulture spirit, please. Cast away negativity. Ooh, so much energy. All right. Some of you, the let go reverse is a blockage of letting go. Like there's people, individuals that won't let go. Okay? That will be removed soon. Whether from your life or just your environments and all the things. Like you're going to see very soon why certain people left your life or why you've been called to change, pivot, right? Especially in situations where you didn't want to let go. You're going to see very, very soon why it was removed. I want one more because I don't know. This feels like a historical energy. You got mindfulness here. Give me one more on what's coming in. What's coming in for my Vulture spirit so we can close it out. I think this is actually the shortest pile. That's crazy. Overcome fear. All right. Well, listen. This is a pile of celebration. Victory, celebration. What's coming in? Casting away of negativity, overcoming fear. You got fireworks. You've got lovers. You got Six of Wands. Like, your advice is to keep going when it comes to your creative endeavors, your passions, the things that call you, the things you're obsessed with, the things you fixate on, the things you can't stop thinking about. Okay? That's your advice, is to not let go. That's what it is. Learn the truth and change. Think about why you fixate on these things. What is it that interests you, right? What career paths are calling you? What creative endeavors are calling you? What people are you connecting with? That's the vibe, okay? And pay attention to why you cling to certain types of people as well in the shadow sense, okay? Why won't you let go even in situations where you may see very clear red flags, right? With this groupie card. And change so that you don't have to deal with negative situations. You won't be afraid of certain things. You can cast away negativity. All right. Divine guidance. Let spirit be your guide. Divine guidance. Guidance. You've got guide 3 times. Let spirit be your guide. Divine guidance. Okay. Guidance. Trust it. Okay. When you're called to do something or called to leave something alone, trust that. You got the lovers twice. Okay. You don't need to stop needing to be told things multiple times. That's what leads to negativity. That's what leads to fear. Okay. So that is all I have for you today, pile 3. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. Hello. So I don't know why I'm saying hello. Someone's gonna be saying hello to you soon. I feel like I'm starting something. Like, I don't know. This pile is a very interesting one because I was just about to say, I hear birds chirping. I love that. Like, I hear birds chirping. Haven't heard it the whole reading. As soon as I start pile 4, I hear birds chirping. That's a sign. That's a confirmation for you. Now, I'll leave my intro and then I'll do the channeled messages for you. But for those of you that are new, I read past, present, and incoming energy, and I read from a polarity, so there's usually a shadow and a light. You just have to find yourself in a lesson in the journey. Now, I feel like this is my pile of a lot of people, or maybe I just need to call you out specifically that watch the channel, that have already been watching the channel. You've been maybe here for a while, or even if you're new, maybe you binged, I don't know. But here's the message for you. and I got this message that actually was this thumbnail I've been working on. So I'll give you the rundown so you can know how special you are, pile 4. Something happened, something shifted. So a lot of the energy here is red. There's always a red. Like, who's picking red? Somebody's picking the red piles. All of a sudden something shifted and I just felt, and I heard the words, purple is the new red. I don't know why. I don't know when. It's going to be a different timeline for all of you, but purple is the new red. And I'm realizing, yes, the hummingbird that I had in the last version of this was red-ish, right? This one's purple. This is a Costa's purple hummingbird. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to come through, but you have been around, because even at the bottom, you got the elephant, right? I heard the elephant in the room, right? Learn from the past. So something about past energy. So historically, maybe you've been the red. Okay. Like, I don't know, maybe you've been the red. I don't know, maybe a cycle's closed with the red. You could just be coming from that red cardinal. Could be that as well. And then something about purple is the new red. So you either used to be red, or purple is your favorite color, so you would naturally pick red. So I'm saying purple is the new red, so you know, like, okay, pick red, because obviously if you're picking purple, you would, right? You would. Or if you by chance, because there was no red here, you picked purple, I'm telling you, purple is the new red. So if you don't see red going forward and you do see purple, purple is the new red. I don't know why. I don't know why. So yeah, let me get right into it. My purple hummingbird spirit. What is the important message my purple hummingbird spirit needs to know? All right. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? I don't know. Something about, like, I feel like I need a good shuffle. I need to make sure I'm very certain. I'm very certain in what I say to you. Something about you is like, yeah, you make sure. You make sure, Onyx, you know exactly what you're talking about when you pull these cards for me. I don't know why I'm getting that energy from you, but I'm gonna do my best, okay? So let me see. Let me see. Tell me about my pile number 4. A purple hummingbird. Purple is the new red. I don't know why, but it is. Maybe some of you look really good in red. You need to start wearing purple soon. Something about watch and wait. Okay, watch and wait. I'm not taking it. That's too ominous. We don't like ominous reads, and I feel like this pile is not going to take it from me, but something you do need to watch and wait for. Maybe you need to watch and wait here. If you have a short attention span, I don't plan on making this super long, but if you have a short attention span, either watch it multiple times, but do not only watch pieces of this reading. So you watch and you wait. I don't know why I needed to tell you that, but you watch and you wait, okay? You make sure you have time to watch this pile. I don't know what's coming out, but I feel like that's I don't know, something about this energy. So let me see. Please tell me, some of you need to get settled. Like, I don't know, pause and get settled, because like it's taking long, because it's like they're not ready yet. Watch and wait. So do whatever you need to do to get comfortable before I pull this card, because it's not coming out because something about you're not ready, you're not paying attention, or you're only halfway listening. Pay attention, okay? All right, give me my card. Ha, that's hilarious. Splash. I'll take both. I'll take this one and that one. And then if you weren't paying attention, that was to get your attention, just so we're all on the same page. I love this file already. It's chaotic. Believe in yourself. And it was splash. It was like, I don't know, maybe some of you have really aggressive spirit guys, like, believe in yourself. What's very important? Believe in yourself. Smack you in the face. How dare you not believe in yourself? That's the vibe. Okay, squirrel spirit. Okay. The acorns remind me of fall. Something about that, okay? Koi, fish, spirit, there's always enough. Believe in yourself, there's always enough. So if you've been feeling lacking, if you're not feeling good enough, they don't like that. That's what you need to know. Set healthy boundaries. Any situation that's making you feel like you're lacking, set healthy boundaries. All right? There you go. Armadillo spirit. Armadillos are solid. Sing your own song. Be loyal to what you love. Some of you may be a little loyal to a fault. They don't like that. All right. Believe in yourself. There's always enough. Set healthy boundaries. Not overextending is not going to hurt you. Just so we're clear. Like, if you overextend, right? Like, if you overextend, especially because you don't feel like you're good enough, so you do extra, don't do that. Right? Like you don't feel like you're good enough. You don't feel like you're giving enough. So like you overextend. Don't do that. That's a message to stop. Believe in yourself. There is always enough. Set healthy boundaries. Stop overextending. Stop being overactive in certain areas of life. Like, you're being overactive, right? Like, you're doing too much somewhere because you lack you don't believe in yourself. You don't feel like it's ever enough. You're always doing something extra. Stop that. Okay. Well. All right. I think I have your attention because I feel like I'm talking directly to my pile 4s. Like, you might be engaged now. Look at you. What is that? Yes. Maturing energy of 7 of Cups. It is kind of a heads in the clouds energy. So that's a confirmation you're paying attention. I love that. And if you're still not, some of you are a little more hard-headed, pay attention. Or watch it in spurts, or like if you truly cannot just sit through this, watch it in sections or watch it more than once so that you fully get what they're telling you. It's all of this. It's confusion. Maybe there's confusion. There's no need for that. That's leaving. Maturing energy of confusion, not happening anymore. But the Seven of Cups talks about options. That's what I like. Okay, it talks about options. It talks about being able to choose. Now, whether we talk about where to prioritize your energy or learning to effectively disperse your energy, right? Because sometimes when we talk about set healthy boundaries, that could be in excess of something. Like if you put your energy too much in one thing or two things or three things, it's saying maybe, spread your energy 7 different ways. Like there's enough of you to enjoy life, work, be with your friends, be in love, all of the things. Like you don't have to just overextend in one area. Okay. I'm knocking the table. I don't know why. I promise you, some of you just have the really short attention span. Okay. Or maybe you talk with your hands, you make a lot of noise, you like to get people's attention. Maybe that's you. Page of Coins talks about messages, building, planning. You may be a person that thinks a lot, that strategizes a lot, that's always looking to kind of plan something new, something extra to you know what? There is a such thing as over preparation. There is a such thing as that. I say that because Seven of Cups and that Page of Coins talks about ruminating. Seven of Cups could be a ruminating, right? It's thinking. It's like traditionally depicted as someone who's thinking, right? And you see the clouds and you see them looking at like the food and the money and the jewelry and the love. And it's like it's not, doesn't have to be that literal, but it's just, some of you are paranoid. I keep looking over my shoulder. Stop that. Like you're paranoid. So you're doing way too much because of that. I'm jumping at random shadows. I don't normally do that. Stop. But the Seven of Cups into the Page of Coins is like, I have to keep preparing. I have to keep trying to find a solution to every potential outcome. That's excessive. So what's coming in? I don't know what's coming in. What's coming in is I don't know, maybe they'll like force you to set the boundaries if you don't, but what is this? Maybe this is just an energy so you know you're in the right pile. Tell me more. What's I guess that is the important message. Oh, look. Number 17, the star. So what I love is these cards are very kind of similar. It's like a manifestation energy, right? It talks about dreams coming to fruition. So you don't have to overplan. You're going to start seeing results to the things that you're working on and the things that you want and your desires and all the things. But like, that's not an invitation to keep overextending, if that makes sense. Like if you see success and you see results in love, romance, because a lot of you here love the love readings, or in your career, your projects, creative endeavors, whatever you see success with, that's not an invitation to be extra. That's an invitation to, you reap the benefits of a little bit of rewards, kind of enjoy it a little bit. That's what I got. I don't know why this pile is this way, but that's what you got. Exactly. Justice, balance of the scales. Okay. This is Libra energy of like legalities. It talks about 7th house energy of business deals, contracts, partnerships. It does rule marriage if we're talking about like formal relationships, but like on paper, right? I got that. Air sign energy, Aquarius and Libra in your head, right? Air is like thinking a lot, in your mental space a lot, okay? What is this? Because why is it here? Look at you. So let me let you see how the stack is. This is how the stack is. So this is how I lay them after they cleanse. And I pick up this pile and then boom, it comes up like this. So a maturing energy of a blue moon. I'm going to take it just because, oh, look, angelic support and harmony. Perfect flow. Yeah, things are going to fall into your lap. And you're going to realize you don't have to be excessive in certain areas. I'm going to put this here. Believe in yourself. Believe in the impossible. Believe in yourself. Believe in the impossible. This is my pile that needs to be told things more than once. You got 3 B's. The letter B could be relevant for you. Boundaries. Yep. All right. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Rare occurrences. Once in a lifetime opportunities. So let me get a shuffle. It's getting dark and I'm going to rush your pile. One, because I felt rushed this entire reading, and also because I don't want dark to catch me, because I don't really want to put the light on. I like natural light. It's easier on me as a channel. All right. Taurus energy, trust, patience, sensuality. Okay. Some of you lack patience and are overly patient at the same time. Like you lack patience, but when it comes to certain results you want to see, but like you're overly diligent, right? Like you'll toil away at something. I mentioned like the over preparation in a sense. Like sometimes like you over plan in your mind and never actually go out and execute, because the star is like sharing with the world. The star card is Aquarius energy, right? It is shocks, it is surprises. So maybe you'll see some shocking instances as it relates to like partnerships, contracts, romance, all of the things. But like star is sharing it with the world. 11th house, community, collective spaces. So it's like thinking, keeping it in your head, thinking in your head, plan, do, but never like execute, right? That's the thing, okay? That's what this is saying. Now, Taurus energy, when we talk about what's coming in, right? Like what surprising blessing, Taurus is second house, assets. That's your money, that's your self-confidence, your self-worth, things of value to you. Not just money, but things of value to you, especially in a tangible sense, okay? Also is a sign of comforts and luxuries, ruled by Venus, okay? And here we are with the house that rules comforts. You have comfort coming in. You're going to be comfortable in your skin. You're going to believe in yourself for sure, because that, like, don't overextend, don't overdo, don't toil away at things, don't over prepare, like, just doing too much is the energy, right? But house 4 is ruled by the sign of Cancer, which rules like home, family, your emotions, no maternal bloodline, all of the things like that, okay? But comfort, 2 signs that rule comfort. Some of you need to just be a little lazy sometimes, okay? Some of you just need to be lazy. Some of you, here's my polarity stepping in, some of you are lazy and you think, and you never execute. And some like actually like do something worth something, right? And then others of you, you're always busy, you're always over prepared, you're always working. Like, stop that. So like some of you are going to learn how to relax, and others of you are going to like learn how to actually build and be stable, okay? Like setting boundaries, what makes you comfortable, because some of you need to be challenged in what makes you comfortable, and the others of you just literally don't know how to be comfortable. There are, again, excessive. So we've got that North Node coming through, destined to have. It's been coming out a lot. I love that the collective is stepping into their spaces of being who they're meant to be. And I always say, if you're stepping on your North Node, which is who you're meant to be, which is the opposite of your comfort zone, by the way, right? Like if you're comfortable being comfortable, you're going to learn how to like not like step out of that and be challenged a little bit. If you're only know how to like overextend, you're going to learn how to relax, because that's the thing. Some of you have heavy trauma in those areas, but when you are on path, things happen miraculously for you. Situations fall into your lap. Things just flow coherently because you're already doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not going to need to be deviated. You're not going to have like chaotic shocks in a negative sense, because you're already stepping into where you're supposed to be going. All right, let me pull one more from this one. It's getting dark, so I'm rushing your pile. But I mean, you already got the fussing at, I guess. This is the pile of getting fussed at, which is hilarious to me. All right, tell me more. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care that it's getting like blurry, because I'm like trying to like the lights are coming on outside. I'm like, oh no, I really, if I can avoid the light, I do. Let me, and I started filming this super late. That's my own fault, but I didn't plan to. Relax though. You just sit back. Don't worry about me. You just sit back. I don't know why I'm like this with this pile, but I just feel like this is what needs to be said. You sit back. Okay. I think while there is that side that is super easygoing, if that's you, you probably have another pile somewhere, some place in my readings, in my non-love readings, because the dominant one here is the overextending and the overactive, the like sit down somewhere energy, like needing to sit down somewhere. That's what I'm getting, okay? Tell me more about my purple hummingbird, please. Yeah, that was the confirmation. I'll take this one. Sit down somewhere. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating move. Yeah, some of you need to relax in some area. I don't know. Confidence is your key to success. Listen, I cannot make this up. Look at that. Believe in yourself. Confidence is your key to success. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like I already told you what I need to tell you. Okay, believe, confidence. Okay, that's what you need to do. Leo energy is all about personality. Okay, it's all about expression. It is ruled by the 5th house of joy and pleasure. So you've got comfort, you got stability. I forgot to mention, maybe I said assets, but I don't know, maybe you're too driven in a material sense. Maybe that's all of this overextending chase, because I forgot to mention that the 2nd house rules your money, like your money, not anyone else's, your money, right? These both actually rule houses, right? Fourth house in astrology is like Cancer energy, which would be the home. It would be a house in a sense of a home where there's like value, where there's like value in a intangible sense, where there's family, where there's like sentimental value. 2nd house Taurus is home as an asset, as something nice and flashy. So you got that both on the table. So I don't know why I needed to make that distinction, but a house is relevant here. Okay. But this is joy and pleasure energy and showing your personality. Okay. I'm just going to throw it here. It's fine. I'm wrapping it up. Let me see what Melanin Pop has to say. So you got money coming in, you got homes coming in. Oh, a home. You have a home coming in, or more than one, from a financial perspective, from an asset perspective, but also a home in a sense of like that sentimental value. Okay. Tell me more about my pile number 4. You don't own me. Freedom, alignment, aerial fitness. Some of you have no idea how to loosen up, and that's what's coming in. You're gonna be so free. You're gonna be like, I'm not worried about it. Some of you, all you do is worry, and you're not gonna even know how to you're not gonna recognize yourself. That's so cute. You got a chakra alignment coming in. Some of you may get in shape if you're not. Addiction, excessive drinking, sex addict, unhealthy coping mechanisms. From a shadow sense, you'll need to address that if that's a thing. If this is a history, you don't have to worry about it anymore. Love that. Okay. In a lighter sense, it will be loosening up. Okay. Now, in the shadow sense, it does mirror that other energy, wanting to control things with you don't own me. Addiction is fixation, right? It talks about that ruminating energy and over planning, over preparing in an excessive sense. That's what I got. Okay, so let me I'll take 2 more, and then I'll close it with your advice. Free yourself from your obsessive tendencies, please. That's important. Okay. Desert, clarity, honesty, survival, wisdom, self-discovery. Desert feels like taking space. It does. But you'll get some clarity soon. You'll realize your shadow side, and you'll be able to work through it if you haven't already, so that you can see, right? Because even this is a pile of someone that wouldn't recognize their blessings because they're so busy trying to either get, I know what I'm talking about. Either so busy trying to get ahead in their head, or like over planning, like over like extending, or you're run down and burned out, so you can't enjoy the fruits of your labor, kind of a vibe. But you got third eye, intuition, chakra, blue, telepathy, perception. This came out again. You may be picking blue, okay? I could see that because blue, right? Third eye. Some of you are psychic, but it talks about being in your head a lot. That's a shadow side because of it's excessive. Some of you don't realize how brilliant you are. Some of you don't realize how intuitive, how potentially psychic you are, because you're overdoing it, right? Like, let things that come naturally to you come naturally to you. That's the blessing that you're going to reveal. Like, when you free yourself, when you're free and you open and you just let things come to you without overextending and being excessive, you'll realize, oh, this is easy. It's actually naturally to me. Like, it's natural to me. I don't know why I was overreacting. That's the vibe, okay? Look at you. Community, groups, family, neighbors, polygamy, okay? Community. So you got community coming in, you got support coming in, recognition with that star card, praise for being great, love that. But the biggest thing is, as you see blessings. Don't be excessive, okay? In any sense, okay? Maintain a balance. So what's the advice for my pile number 4? We're going to close it out. And I said that at 22 minutes and 33 seconds. So look at me. Let's close it out. What's the advice? Willpower. You're going to have to, it's going to be your willpower to withhold yourself from being excessive, right? Especially when we talk about actual addictions, your willpower in that sense, but also your desire for pleasure and joy and enjoyment, okay? So at the bottom, letting go. Just gonna slap that there. Let go of needing to control things and just stop trying to control what you can't. And do so moderately where you can, like in moderation, like where it makes sense to, right? Don't obsess over it, okay? Maturing energy. This is something that's already available to you if you are confident enough. Defense. Okay. Protection. Safety. Comfort. Okay, that's what's coming in. Protection, safety, comfort. Let me get one more. And I'll take the bottom just to see what else is coming in for my pile number 4, please. Protection, safety, comfort. I keep hearing that. You need me to say it multiple times. Good luck. Look at you. I love it. I'm not even going to read the book. You're going to be lucky in the best way. Like it's going to feel like a miracle. Blue moon. It's going to feel like a rare occurrence happening multiple times, like often. Like you're going to see that all the time. Okay? Because good luck in defense shows that you're going to just feel incredibly, exceptionally lucky. And no one will be able to take it from you. Like defense feels like not like seeing multiple blessings coming in and not being able to be blocked, and you just not knowing how to act because all you are is blessed. Like all you see is blessings. Okay. Like the rare occurrence for you will be when things go wrong. I love that. Safe travel. Okay. If you pick multiple piles, go to them. There's a message regarding that. Be flexible, be adaptive. If you feel called to avoid construction, if your GPS takes you a different direction, if your flight has changed, roll with it. Roll with it. All right. So that is all I have for you today, pile 4. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching.